Hi, I'm Allison with FlickDirect. Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm good, Allison. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, as production designer, you have to oversee pretty much everything, and most of your work starts pre production and into the actual filming. So, when you first get a script, where do your ideas come from depending on the script, or is it more director driven?
It's always different, not to dodge the question, but I think sometimes you read a script and there's an obvious sort of intent in the narrative that you can hook onto and sort of see how your design may amplify or harmonize with that intent. And then there are other times, for example, where the script hasn't even been written yet, and you're sort of working with the director on a few key ideas and sort of expanding from there. And that's certainly the case in the Batman. I think, I started when there was nothing on the page really, but it was just a conversation with Matt and based around his amazing take on Bruce, the idea that, we were so early in his career and that, he was excited about Bruce sort of doing it all himself. And so the design really expanded from there.
Was it a conscious choice to have Bruce Wayne look kind of more 90s grunge than the slick businessman?
One of the things I'm most excited about our Batman is that he's not reliant on the trappings of Wayne Industry to do his thing. That he's really doing it himself. And so I think in the same way that the design of the car and the suit are generated from that ethos, I think you see it in his character. I mean, he's just simply one guy who's trying to, you know, avenge the wrongs that he sees in the world and do his thing, do his best to make the world a better place. So I think it's really like it's a stripped down Bruce, and I'm so proud of that take and who he is.
Less slick, I want to say. This film has always been said to be much darker than any other version of Batman before. Did you intend, and the director intend, for it to be as dark as it is? Did you want it to be even darker and grittier than it came across on screen?
I think we got a lot of grit on that screen. I don't know. I don't know. When you say dark, you mean visually? You mean like the cinematography, or just the intensity and sort of?
The whole film,
I mean,
everything
I think
about it.
I think Matt was really inspired by some films of the 70s, and certainly
Okay.
that period of filmmaking has been hugely inspiring to him. And so I think, our take, sort of the idea of doing like um,
Yeah.
a noir thriller that would fit in that ethos. I think that was one of our guiding principles. And so when you think back to so yeah, I think in the end, I think we got as much grit as we possibly could onto that screen.
How much would you have liked to see different in the film, or do you feel like it's perfect just the way it is in terms of production design?
I'm super proud of what we did. I think you know it was such a long journey. I think hundreds and literally hundreds of amazing artists on my team that
Yeah.
gave all their blood and sweat into this project. So I think at the end of the day, I couldn't ask for more. I think we're super proud of what we made. Yeah.